Hello people, welcome back to my show. My name is Danny Graham, and today I want to talk to you about something that I've been hearing a lot on the YouTube, and I want to get my opinion on it and get my 2 cents on it. Now first I want to apologize to you because I haven't had a video out since last Sunday. I've been feeling a little under the weather. I'm still got a slight cold, but I'm going to push through it because I want to make sure I want to get this information out to you. Today my topic is going to be numbers never lie. And the reason I'm going to say that topic is because I think beyond a shadow of a doubt that Endgame will pass Avatar as being the #1 worldwide box office movie ever made. I'm going to show you these numbers. I'm going to show you facts, not what I think, not what I believe, but what is factual. I'm going to show you in black and white the numbers. And I want you at the end of my movie, at the end of this video, to see what the numbers are. And you put together the same, and I hope you come to the same conclusion that I come to. That Endgame is going to catch, and I believe surpass Avatar. Sit back and relax, and I'm about to show you these numbers. Here we go. Fact 1. Avatar was released exactly 10 years ago. Fact 2. Avatar was released on December 18, 2009. Fact 3. It spent 34 weeks, 230 days in the movie theaters. Fact 4. It made just over $2.7 billion worldwide. For Endgame, Fact 1. It came out in 2019, which is this year. Fact number 2, the date it came out was April 26, 2019, which was just last month. Fact number 3, it spent today 24 days, just a little over 3 weeks in the theaters. And the last fact, the lowest earning it ever made so far is $3.4 million. There you have it. There you have it. I told you, numbers don't lie. Those figures I just showed you were the exact figures that I got off of Endgame box office and Avatar box office. If you want to see for yourself in black and white, go into those sites. It'll show you what they make weekly, daily, worldwide, foreign, domestic, and total. Like I said, Endgame right now, after being only in theaters for 20-something days, a little under 3 weeks, has made $2.6 million. Avatar, after being in the theaters for 34 weeks, 238 days, if I'm not mistaken, has made a total of $2.7 billion. Endgame can almost touch the back of Avatar. If they ain't careful, it's going to touch the back, grab the shoulder, and pull it behind. That's what I think it's going to do. That's what I want it to do. Right now, today, Endgame only needs $172 million. $172 million will pass it. Because right now, Endgame is sitting at $2.616 billion, and Avatar is sitting at $2.787 billion. So that's not too far away. The lowest money, according to the facts that I've seen online, that Endgame has made was $3.4 million last week, I think on last Wednesday or last Thursday. Now, if you add right now between, well, let me back up. I asked a lot of people, other YouTubers, did some research. In 2009, what was the average length that a movie stayed in the theaters? The average length, well, I heard some people say it was a year, but I haven't seen one that said in a year. In particular, I was very interested in how long did Avatar stay in the theaters. Avatar stayed in theaters for a little between 7.5, 8 months, somewhere in that time frame. 8 months, I think, was the most it stayed. 230-something days. 238, if I be exact. Excuse me. Endgame has only been in there since April 26th. I think now 20-something days, 3 weeks. And in 3 weeks' time, it done what it took 8 months. Now, let's listen to that. Let that sink in. What took Avatar 8 months to make, Endgame has almost touched it in 3 weeks' time. That's a lot of power. Now, you're gonna say, well, it's done shot, it's low, it's done all it's gonna do. I don't think so, because we thought, remember now, this is numbers, this is facts. Captain Marvel was down, I think number 6 or 7. We thought it done all it's gonna do, but when Endgame came out, Endgame had enough power to pull Captain Marvel back up to number 2, and Captain Marvel made additional money and got even more money. It already crossed the $1 billion mark, but it went even more because of the strength of Endgame. Because fans wanted to get a true connectivity between who is this Cat Marvel? What does she does? What's going on? They want to know what the story was and not be blindsided or guessing or wondering. So they went back and watched Captain Marvel, and then they were able to relate to her and put the pieces together when Captain Marvel came and was a part of Endgame. Same thing is going to happen with Spider-Man Far From Home. If you watch the trailers, it tells you that Spider-Man Far From Home X picks up directly where Endgame left off. So if you're a Spider-Man fan and you haven't watched Endgame, which I don't know what rock you're on if you haven't watched Endgame yet, you should want to know where does this, what is he talking to? There's going to be some points in where they're showing Iron Man and giving them homage to Iron Man, and they got murals of him, and Spider-Man's going to be upset because he's missing them. You're going to know what that is. So in order to know what it is, you're going to have to go back and watch Endgame. I think when Endgame get that residual fans that's going to go back and want to have that continuity between Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home, that's going to help the sales. And that sales, that resurgence, that wanting to know and have that continuity is what's going to help Endgame cross that hurdle. Now, like I said, $172 million is the magic number. If Endgame can get that, it will definitely do it. Now, the lowest it made, like I said, last week was $3.4 million. Let's just say hypothetically it makes $3.4 million each day until July 2nd. That's going to be roughly $142 million, which is not going to be enough. But I'm thinking that on the weekends and that 4th of July weekend is what's going to push it over the hump. That's going to be very important. If I was Marvel, I would say, look, because the average time that a movie stays in the theaters now, today, because once it's shown in the theaters, time from shown to time to Blu-ray is usually 60 days, 65 days. Sometimes even faster, depending on how poorly the movie did and whether or not they think it'll make better sales DVD. But Endgame is going to definitely crush it DVD sales. But I definitely think that they're going. If I were them, I would push a little bit past 60 days, maybe to 70 days, because then if it stays in the theater till July 2nd and that 4th of July weekend, I definitely think that would be the push that it needs to put it on past good old Avatar and be the king sitting on top of the hill. Now, another thing I think what's going to put it over the hump is that I don't believe Avatar fans were as fanatic and as invested in Avatar as they were. Avatar is a new character. These characters we done fell in love with. We've seen them for the past 10 years. We've invested in them. And we're going to support them, especially if we know they're getting so close and to make that movie #1. Several Endgame and Marvel fans have told me that they've seen this movie multiple times. I've been twice myself. My best friend and some other friends have been twice and talking about going a third time. One of the YouTubers that I follow, Robert Storms, he's done been 4 times, talking about going 1 or 2 more times. So this is the kind of loyalty, this is the kind of return, going back and seeing the movie that I think is going to put over the hump. I don't think Avatar got that. I could be wrong. I don't have the numbers for repeat fans, repeat customers, but people that I listen to on YouTube, people I'm talking to on the street in my community who are fans of Marvel are definitely going and seeing this movie 2 and 3 times. That's what I think is going to be the difference between it. So, and also another interesting fact that doesn't have anything to do with this, it's going to be pretty cool that the actress that played Gamora, I can't think of her name now, is also played in the #1 and #2 movie of all time so far. She was Gamora in Endgame, and she was whatever her name was in Avatar. She was the lead actress. But she's in both those movies. I think that's awesome. I think her name is Zoe Zalanda, something like that. She played in Columbiana. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. The actress that played Gamora, and she also played the lead female actress in Avatar. But that's pretty cool to have on our resume. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, just a tidbit of fact I want to throw in there. Anyway, tell me, what do you think about, does my numbers lie? I don't think that they do. But anyway, I want you to please leave a comment at the bottom. Please hit the notification bell, because I don't want you to miss anything, any material that I upload. As always, I want to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. As always, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Let me know any topics you want me to talk about in the future. I'd be more than happy to talk about them. as always, I just want to ask you to do two things. That's stay cool, stay safe, and I'm going to always end with peace.